welcome to another edition of Bridget's Chalk and Boutique Live. So excited, let me tell you guys what we're gonna do today. So we are in the process of a series, the last 3 lives that I've done. This is our Club Couture transfer of the month. If you're not a club member, I will tell you about it, don't you worry about that. But this transfer was one that our club members got. So I'm showing you 3 different ways that you can use it. And so what you're gonna find, if you're following along with my videos, that our Club Couture transfers are pretty awesome. So there's always multiple ways to use them. So we did the first time, for a recap, if you didn't see it, this is what the original transfer looks like. It says, "May the road rise up to meet you." Look how pretty that is. So we've got just the words and we've got the frame, and we chalked that onto a gorgeous frame. You can pick your colors, you can do it however you like, and it turns out really beautiful. So then I was like, well, what else can we do with this transfer? Hey Donna, how are you? Thanks for tuning in. It's so good to see you. I missed you, Donna. I feel like I never talked to you anymore. All right, look at this one. This is option 2. So I took the Rise Up transfer, right? Made the road rise up to meet you, and I got rid of the floral design, right? And so I added this vintage truck. Look how awesome that turned out, right? And then, okay, so like, think of all the options. So another option would be, this would be really pretty if you got rid of the center and just used the outline and did like a monogram. Hey Nancy, how are you, girl? I know you're always on, girl, I haven't been on vacation. Donna's like, you're always on vacation. Thanks, Nancy, I appreciate it. I'm gonna sprinkle this too into my group. I haven't been on vacation. Yeah, I have been. I'm getting ready to go back and see my mom. I gotta book my ticket. But, so think about this. Think about just using the frame, right, of this and putting just like a letter, like a monogram. How pretty would that be? So I'm gonna show you why you need this for spring. I know we're on like the wrong season. So hang tight, guys. We're gonna get started in just a minute. I just need to sprinkle this. So if you guys wanna sprinkle this onto your timelines, I would love you guys forever. Well, I'll love you forever no matter what. You guys are my buddies. I'm trying to do this from over here, and then we're gonna get started, but then I'm gonna show you what we're doing today. It shouldn't take too long, but it's super cool. You're gonna wanna see it. Okay, almost done. So we've determined that I need to go live from my phone and not my iPad until they decide to, there we go. Uh-oh, how do I do this? Post. Till they decide they're going to give us real internet out here, because my bandwidth just isn't strong enough. So, I don't want to stream from my iPad, so I'm going to have to read your comments up here. Okay, so people should pop on. So look, this is what I'm going to do. So tonight, this one is so, you're going to be mad at me because I'm using some retired transfers, but I kind of have to do it. So look at this. Think Easter time, okay? And it doesn't even need Easter right now, because I think with everything going on in the world today, I think we need this more than ever. You know what I mean? So I could leave the bunnies off of it. But at Easter time, how about just using the Rise Up? Get rid of the rest, right? So we've got Rise Up, we got the cross, and then I was just gonna make it super adorable. Okay, so you guys, not many of you probably have this. So we have our Build-A-Bunny. It's a retired transfer. This is why you want to get our transfers. So see, our little bunny is gonna be climbing the cross. And we got our another little bunny who's gonna sit over here, and he's gonna hold some flowers. How pretty is this gonna be? Like, I'm really excited about this one, but this is another option for your club transfer of the month, which is why it's really important that you have reusable transfers, because you can wash them off and reuse them throughout the seasons. You can mix them and match them. You can use them. And I've taken, do you know how much trouble this bunny has gotten into? And I'm not talking about like Easter. Like one time I did a bottle of wine and I had him climbing up the side of the bottle. It was so cute, you guys, I'm telling you. Okay, so you're gonna love it. So y'all ready to get started? Give it some hearts. If y'all sprinkle, that'd be great. Sprinkle means like S-H-A-R-E. So to show everybody what we're doing. Okay, so we're gonna start. I washed this frame off because I reused it. All right. Does anybody know what this frame is called? Do y'all know? This is one of our higher end frames. Take a guess. See if anybody knows. Nancy, you gotta know what it is. Okay. It comes in the starter kit, but it's the big one. It's the big one, y'all. All right, so let's start with our cross. Let's start with our cross. So we want to make sure we have enough space down here, okay? Because we want to have our words at the top. So I want this, and we could go really crazy with this and like make grass and all kinds of stuff, but we don't have to do that. Okay, so we're gonna start with our cross. Nobody knows the name of this frame? Come on, you guys. You guys know, somebody knows. Let's have a little trivia fun. All right, so I am literally just putting this on here. I did not fuzz because I've used this transfer quite a lot, all right? But normally I would fuzz it. And I'm gonna get my chalk paste, right? All right, so we are using bark. This is just our regular brown. Please make sure that your paste is a really good consistency. Chalk paste will tend to dry out. See how thick that is? We don't want to put it on that thick. So if you guys watched Saturday, we showed what happens when you put the paste on too thick. And that's a lot of mistake that new chalkers make. So I know a lot of you guys have placed orders recently, so when your paste gets in, you want to make sure that it's a good consistency. Mix it up, spritz it with a little distilled water, right? And you want it to be drippy. You don't want it runny, you want it drippy. And nobody knows what this frame is. I'm not telling you, you guys should know this. Nancy, you should know this. What's the name of the frame? All right, so I am just mixing. And I mixed before, but it just started. All right, ready? We're gonna do our cross. I hope my internet's not messing up again. All right, let's do our cross. So we are going to get our paste and we're gonna move quickly because it does dry fast. All right, so if you're new and you've never seen this before, I want you to say #new so I can tell you a little bit more about what we're doing. But I know we got some old pros on here. So I'm literally taking and pushing the paste through the transfer. And if you notice, I'm using the tip of the squeegee. A lot of times people will like splat it like that. And, I mean, you can, but it goes on much faster and smoother when you use the tip of your squeegee, right? Donna's new, hello. Donna, you've never seen this before? I swear you've seen this before. Nancy, sorry I missed that comment. Oh, Alyssa's new. You guys are all new. Thanks so much for tuning in. Okay, so look. So Nancy's supposed to tell us the name of the frame that I'm using. She missed the comment. All right, so what we're doing is this is our transfer, which is reusable. So if you see, I'm taking and I'm pushing the paste right down through. Oh, Maureen is new too. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad you guys are here. Okay, so I am literally pushing the paste. That's all I'm doing. Pushing it through the transfer. And I'm scraping my extra. Now, you want to work fast. Paula's new too. Oh my gosh, you guys are newbies. I love it. I love showing for the first time. Watch this. So I'm going to pull this up. Watch how pretty it is. You want to move fast because you don't want it to dry, right? Because if it dries, your paste is going to stick inside of your transfer. Wait till you see the details that we get with these transfers on this wood. Oh, okay, so we're going to set this over here. I'm actually going to wash this off when I'm done. because they, like I said, they are reusable. And look at the details. Joanne, hello. Nice to have you here. I'm so excited you guys are here. What do you think this frame is called? But look at the cross on this. Look at the details. See the wood, the details in the wood? That is the kind of detail that you can get with these transfers that you're not going to get with acrylics. You're certainly not going to get it with stencils. A lot of people call these stencils. I'm guilty too, y'all. It's all right. No, it's not an Odette. It's our Aiden frame. This one is one of our higher end frames. This is more of like a farmhouse style. This is a porcelain that we use on the back of it. They're really, really nice frames. But we have frames in all different price ranges. And this transfer will look good on any of them. It's Bobby Johnson. Hello, Bobby. Hello. You caught me live. I'm so glad you're here. We got lots of new friends today. Colleen is here. Hi, Colleen. Paula is new. We've got all kinds of new people joining us. Maureen. Donna's new. Alyssa. So you guys say hello to all our new friends. Hi, guys. We have chalking parties up in here, I'm telling you. Saturdays are a little crazy. You don't know what you're going to get on Saturday. During the week, we try to keep it clean and friendly. Not that it's bad. It's just we like to have wine on Saturdays. All right, so we're gonna dry this. Let me get out my little craft dryer. It really doesn't take long. 3 to 5 minutes, it'll be fully dry. That was my next guess. I know, right? Isn't it pretty? It's the biggest one. We have an even bigger Aiden. It's gorgeous. All right. But this one I saved for special ones because I really like this board. So I'm just using a little craft dryer just to make sure that it's good and dry. But it really won't take us long. Nancy said, welcome. I'm going to send you guys, when we're done, under your hashtag new, I'll give you guys the link to my customer group if you're not in there. You definitely want to check that out too, because we post some cool stuff. But I go live on my business page. So, that's pretty good. All right, let's move on to our Club Couture transfer. So you guys are new. Some of you guys probably haven't seen this yet. All right, let me put this away, because if not, let me wash this off really quick. So I have my transfer in water over here. It'll take me 2 seconds. I just want to let it dry. I don't like to leave the paste on my transfers. I'm using a little, what's called a board eraser, and it gets the paste off of your transfer. So I like to do it when it's wet. I was going to let it sit, but this one's kind of big, and it's like starting to drip in the water. If you take care of these, you can get 8. They say, the company says 8 to 12 uses on these transfers. I've had some that I've used like 12 times. Donna said, I miss you, Bridget. I miss you too, Donna. Nancy said, I know, man. I miss everybody. You've got friends everywhere. Nancy said, you and the daughter, we were pretty tame. My daughter was with me on Saturday. All right, so what we're doing is I'm showing you guys 3 ways to use this Club Couture transfer of the month. So we have our subscription program. Every month you get a brand new transfer with 3 chalk pastes, individual pastes, so you can create a new project. Remember I said they're reusable. So this is the transfer for August. So this is the original transfer. Like I said, you've got the rise up. It says, may the road rise up to meet you. So I did it original. And then I turned around and did a spin on it, and I used our vintage truck with the may the road rise up to meet you, and I did a little ombre. And so now I'm using the same transfer, and I'm just going to use the rise up at the top of my cross. I think it's going to be pretty amazing. I'm excited about it. So I've used this transfer now, 3 times? And we're still going to go. So, and the other thing I was saying is we could take just the outside of it and put a letter, do a monogram on something. That would be really pretty. Okay. So, can you guys see what I'm doing? I might need to move you guys. So I had this new setup, and I was like, it was perfect. It was literally, that's crooked. It's aboriginal. Tina, are you on here? All right, so I think it's a little crooked. This one's sticky. See how it sticks? It's sticky. All right, we're gonna go one more time. That's gonna be pretty. Is it straight? Let me see if it's straight. Hold on. I think it's just like a tad crooked. Hold on. It's aboriginal, that's for sure. One more. Third time's the charm. Hey, you know what's really cool about this, guys? Just so you know, if you mess up, right, you can wash it off and start over. Did you know that? You can totally wash this off and start over. Just so you know. Okay, so let's do teal. Let's keep with the teal theme because that's what we've been doing. And, all right, so I'm taking my teal paste right here, which may need a little bit more water. Can y'all see? Yeah, the new transfers do need more fuzz. They are coming stickier and stickier. They've changed them. They said they like smell different. I got, finally orders are shipping, guys. Those of you that have placed orders, the warehouse is running about 3 weeks on orders. No joke, because of COVID. And it's funny because like at first we weren't having any problems, but it's a supply chain thing. Have y'all been to the grocery store and noticed like there's not that much on the shelves because there's a supply issue? Oh, Maureen, the paste should be thin. So you don't want it to be super thick, all right? You want it to be like a drippy consistency. That's a great question. Sorry, somebody was calling me. I had to get my head to send them to my voicemail. If your paste is too thick, first of all, it's gonna dry too quickly, which you don't want, because that means you don't have enough water, but you're also gonna use more paste. And a jar of paste is gonna last you forever if you take care of it. So less is more, right? Add water, make it go further. You don't want it too runny though, right? But you'll see what I'm talking about. You can play around with it. All right, let me see. Let's pull this up. Ready? Is it washable? Does that mean after? Yes, you can wash your board and frame off and put a new stencil. Yes, absolutely, Bobby. Distilled water too thin. No, you can use distilled water. If you, they prefer you to use distilled water. Look how pretty that is. All right. So you can use regular tap water if you have good water, but some people have like hard minerals and stuff. So it is better to use distilled water. Sometimes I get lazy and use tap water, and my stuff turns out just fine. But if you put too much water in it, just leave the lid off it, it'll dry up. I've done that too. I think it was like on a Saturday night I had a little oopsie. So this is where we're at so far. We're gonna do our little bunnies, our bunnies. Look how pretty that is. Is there a glare? Look at the detail. Love, love, love this. All right, let's do our little bunnies. Okay. These are some good questions. Keep asking questions and I'll keep answering them. That's what I'm here for. Yogurt consistency, that's right, yogurt, but don't eat it. But yeah, you can absolutely rinse and reuse is what I call them. So like you can totally change throughout the season. You can change up your designs. And so I have some nicer frames. Like this one is, I'm not gonna lie, this frame right here, I think the 18 by 20s are pretty expensive. I don't have a catalog. I should, oh, hold on, I'll tell you. This is not like a frame that I would do workshops with, unless everybody wanted to do them. Just, we're letting that dry anyway, so I will tell you about these. Okay, so this frame is the 12 by 18, and the retail price on this frame is $80, and that is just because of the frame and the style of board that it's on. And so we have other frames, like you can get a 12 by 18 Sylvie for $39, and the Sylvies are gorgeous, and I think we still have some Graysons for $29. So you can get 12 by 18 frames in different price ranges. But this one is more of like, I call it an investment piece. So you buy the nice one for your living room and then you switch it out through the seasons. And that's exactly what I've done here. So now we're going to take our little Build-A-Bunny because he's so cute. Don't you love the bunny? I love the bunny. Now, okay, I will tell you the bunny and the cross are retired. All right, so what does retired mean? That means that our company is constantly putting out new designs, constantly. So if you see something, if you're on my website and you're like, oh my gosh, I've got to have that transfer, you need to go ahead and order it. Nancy will tell you. Nancy, how long have you been trying to get the watering can? Since like February. All right, so because of the popularity of them and we're constantly changing, things will sell out and get discontinued. So our designs are just always changing. So please make sure that if you see something you like, grab it. There's a new feature on my website that says returning soon. So if something is out of stock and you're like, oh my gosh, shoot me a message, I can tell you when it's coming back in. No big deal. Or I might even have one in my own stock that I can get for you. All right, but that's just a warning. All right, so once something is gone, it's pretty much impossible to get. There's one transfer that they came out with, oh my gosh, when was it? Way before I started, and like, I can't find it anywhere. I even looked on the hot market. I can't find it. All right, hold on, I see. Let me pull my bunny up. I'm gonna read Bobby's comment. There is a delay, guys, from the time you guys make a comment till the time that I see it. Just so you're aware. Hold on. I'm gonna wash the bunny. I'm coming. This makes cleanup easier too. So I don't know if you guys can see what I did. I literally just washed it off. And I'm gonna set it on my great-grandmother's piano bench to dry. What'd she say? I seen a YouTube video and a lady used regular picture frames she bought from the Dollar Tree, and she used the chalk on that. How well does that work? You can use this stuff on any surface, guys. Like, but try it first. So depending on what you're gonna do. So I chalk on anything I can get my hands on because I have a chalk addiction. I'm gonna do the other bunny while we're talking. So I have a major chalk addiction. So the surfaces that you get that are not Chalk Couture, our products are guaranteed to work with our products, right? So the reason I like, so you gotta compare apples to apples, right? So if I'm buying a chalkboard and Chalk Couture has the chalkboard that I want, the size that I want, I am buying Chalk Couture hands down because our products are made to work with it. So if you make a mistake, let's say you buy a chalkboard from the Dollar Tree and you chalk on it all you want. Do projects from the Dollar, I do projects from the Dollar Tree. No big deal. But if you make a mistake and you try to clean it off, it's not all gonna come off and you're gonna get ghosting. Plus, some of the wood and stuff, you wanna make sure that you're waxing it really good because you can get particles in your transfer. So if you've used it on other non-Chalk Couture products, you run the risk of ruining your transfer. That's just a disclaimer. It doesn't mean we don't do it, because I do it. Like, I see stuff over here that's not Chalk Couture. So, now, if you're gonna do a picture frame from the Dollar Tree, the butterflies on my shower. Yeah, absolutely. At Christmas time, what if you have something, wait, hold on, you can't see. What you're making is something my mom would have in her house year round. Yeah, it's cool. This one's an awesome one. Yeah, you can keep stuff permanent. So if you're chalking like on frames, all right, so usually what I do, if I have like a picture frame, I will take contact paper and put it inside the frame and I will chalk on the glass. And if you're gonna chalk on glass, you better fuzz the daylights out of your transfers, not joking, because the transfers are sticky enough as it is, and it's gonna stick really hard to that glass. And if you have to pull on that transfer, what's gonna happen is you're gonna end up stretching your transfer, right? And then it's gonna start pilling up. So fuzzing is the key. You want to fuzz, fuzz, fuzz to where you get lots of the stick off of it. So as you get more familiar with the products, you guys can always, I'll show you what fuzzing is, Donna, hold on. You guys can always ask me questions. If you order something and you're like, I want to use this on this surface, shoot me a message and I will give you some advice on what to do. I'll show you what fuzzing is. Hold on. I'm not fuzzing very much with this because I've used these transfers so many times, so they're not as sticky as a brand new transfer would be. So we're gonna let the little bunnies, they gotta dry. She said, do you use chalk, paste, or ink on glass? You use paste. I use paste. You know you can etch on glass too. But while this is drying, and before I show you the fuzz, I'll show you the fuzz on the next transfer. Can you see the details on that? I used etching cream. Yep. And so that's one of our transfers with etching cream on the glass. So you can actually do that, it's cool. So you can use ink. You can do like coffee mugs and stuff with the ink, and then you have to bake them. Now, I have not done that. You can probably Google it, but you can. If you use our ink, you want to heat set it if you're gonna do it like on coffee mugs or something like that. So I just use the etching cream for the glass. And I do my windows at Christmas time. Oh my gosh, wait till you guys see the Believe transfer. Oh, what is etching cream? Hold on. Etching cream you can get at Michael's. We don't sell it. I don't have it right here. It's called etching cream. You can get it at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. It's $30 for a good sized bottle, but it'll last you forever. So use your 40% off coupon. You know how they do. Get your coupon and go and get it from there, and it'll last forever. It's like an acid, basically. So be very careful with it. Make sure you use gloves. Don't get it on your fingers. No, etching cream does not ruin the transfer. Isn't that cool? Yeah, it washes off the transfer just like paste does. But the etching cream, so what happens is when you put the etching cream on, it's an acid and it eats through the glass. So you put the etching cream on, you let it sit for 5 minutes or so. Sometimes I let it sit for 10. Pull the transfer off, wash your transfer, and then I let the cream sit there for another 20 minutes, just sitting on the glass, and the acid eats through, and then you wash it off. And then you get that beautiful design, which is cool. I'm glad y'all are asking questions. All right, let's blow dry our bunnies so we can put the learning so much. Yeah, girl, I got you. I know, I can answer all your chalk questions. Sorry, I'm asking. I know. There's so much to learn, but it's so fun. It's so fun. Yes, definitely try it, Maureen. It's awesome. Awesome. I love the little minis. Those are awesome for etching. My friend Karen was over here, and she got a pitcher, like a pitcher of lemonade, and she did lemons on the pitcher, and she did it with etching cream, and it was gorgeous. Karen's like my sidekick. Yeah, these bunnies are adorable, aren't they? It's one of those retired ones. Like, don't be hating on me. I had to show you the third way to use the transfer. I feel bad when I show you guys retired stuff. Okay, so let's talk about fuzzing because this is important to fuzz for this next step. Hold on, I have somebody. Questions are awesome. So, all right, so let me show you where we're at with our little creation. So we have Riza, isn't that gorgeous? Like, oh. I got all, I'm like, I could put hearts. I don't want it to be like tacky though. So we're getting ready to do a process, what we call layering. Okay, so you can see I did my little bunnies, right? And so now my little bunnies, I'm gonna add some pink to their ears. So I'm gonna be taking another transfer and putting it on top. This is where it gets crazy. You wanna see a really cool example of a layered transfer? I have one right here. I did this last Christmas. It took me 3 hours. This is a layered transfer. This is what you can do. Yeah, Bobby is gonna be a chalk designer. She's joining my team. I'm so excited. Okay, so we've had a lot of people join. So this is what we call a layered transfer. So this is our camper, which is super cool. So I did the same process that you see here. So I did the first layer, I put another transfer, I did the second layer, the third layer, and so it's really important that your chalk paste is the right consistency when you're doing layered transfers. I try to keep my lives pretty simple. I try not to go into like something like that. You guys would be bored to tears. You're like, she's still chalking, she's been on here for 3 hours. But I can do it. Yeah, isn't that pretty? We still have that transfer too. It's in the catalog, it's on the website. It's the camper, and then it's the winter add-on that goes with it. So if it's in stock, I suggest you order it. Because it will go out of stock, I promise. Alright, so let's start with bunny number 1. Oh, you did watch me do that, Donna. See? That one was a long one. I still have it. I love, love, love it. That was, it took me a long time to do that one. I did another one last Christmas with the vintage truck, and I did it all buffalo plaid on like a huge frame. It took forever. It was fun. All right, so this is fuzzing, okay? This is what I'm doing. I forgot to tell you. So I have used a fuzzing cloth, or you can use a towel. I have fuzzing cloths over here. I told you you've seen it before, Donna. All right, so I am literally putting it down, pulling it back up. So what this does is it gets it dirty. Not dirty, but like you get a little bit of the particles, so it's not it's still sticky. You can see it sticking, but it's not as sticky, right? So let's do our little bunny ears. We're gonna give him a little bunny tail, cute little hiney on him. And he's gonna have a little belly. He's gonna look like me. So here's the fun part. We're trying to line this up. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect. Here comes Peter Cottontail. I'm on the totally wrong holiday, but this was so appropriate that we did it this way. We're almost done. So I have over here, I have my pink ready to go. This is peony pink. Now see, this is a little thick. See how that's like, we don't want that. We're gonna add some, you guys need one of these. I don't know if you guys have them, but you need them. Gotta jump off, going to football game. Oh, love you too, Donna. It was good seeing you. Come back and visit. Have fun at the football game. I miss those days. So all I did was spritz some water in here. This little water thing is amazing. It literally spritz. It was one of these things that I didn't know I needed until I used it, and then I'm like, you guys ever have that? It's like going to Hobby Lobby. Like, you don't know what you need, but you know you need it, and it's in there, and you're gonna find it. But this is like, this ain't like, oh my gosh, I had to have it. So I'm just mixing this up. That's all I'm doing. And you can see some of the paste sticks to the side. I like scrape it off and I rub, like mix it, and it goes right back. It's great. All right, so let's do our little pink bunny ears and bunny belly and our little bunny tail. All right, it's gonna be cute. That's it. See, quick and easy. And I'm scraping my excess off, and I am putting the extra back in here because we don't want to waste it. Now we have a layer on our ear. All right, hold on. Now let's say you had like completely messed it up. You know you could wash it off and start over. Just so you know. I think he looks adorable. Let's do the other bunny ear real quick. I know the spray bottle's awesome. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Alright, so here's his little ear. I'm not good at really lining him up. I mean, I'm trying here. I think it's supposed to go down a little further. Here's a tip for you guys. When you're doing something this complicated, like a bunny, something that has like a lot of pieces, This bunny has got like tons of pieces. Print out a picture of the transfer so you know what it's supposed to look like. Because the bunnies have a lot of pieces. Hey Tina girl, how are you? Thanks for tuning in. It's good to see you on here tonight. I was talking about you earlier. I was like, well, if you mess it up, it's original. I'm like, where's Tina? Alright, we're almost done. This is our third way to use this month's transfer. And I'm using retired ones, so don't get mad at me, but it was too cute. I had to do it. No, it's a work day. Saturday I'll have one. Actually, guys, this Saturday, I'm not going to be here. Those of you in my customer group, there's no live sale this week. No Thursday night live sale because it's my anniversary. And I'm going with my honey bunny. We got a cabin in the mountains. I'm like, what'd she say? I give you a new hashtag. Yes. You sure did. We got a cabin in the mountains this weekend. It's our 10-year anniversary. Can you believe that? This poor man has been putting up with me for 10 years. Thank you. I'll give you let this dry for a second. So I will give you the we were high school sweethearts. Had a crush on him in 6th grade. And he was in 8th grade, but I didn't talk to him because I was shy. I mean, what? Girls, when you were in 6th grade, would you go talk to an 8th grade boy? No. Anyway, so we ended up getting together when I was a junior in high school after he graduated. We were together for a couple of years. We got engaged, then we split up. We both married other people, had children, and got married 17 years later. So I'm 29. Don't be doing the math. I'm still 29. Got it? So we've been married 10 years. So it's pretty special. I'm excited. I know, right? You can't talk to a boy. When you're in 6th grade, you can't talk to a boy that's in 8th grade. Like, that's not cool. Plus, he was so cute. Like, we were 80s kids. He was like the little headbanger, and he had the skin tight jeans. And, like, we used to listen to Megadeth. That was our romantic music. Oh, those were the days. I'm 29, though, in case y'all are still doing the math. Alright, let's put them some flowers on here. You want to see where we're at with our little bunnies. Look how cute he's turning out. Married my high school sweetheart 33 years ago and still going. Good Lord, Tina, congratulations. That's awesome. I'm like, we made it to 10. I'm like, woo, I'm doing good. No, we're going to make it. I'm too old to be starting over. I don't want to do that. I love my honey. Look at our little bunnies. Look how cute they are with their little pink butt. All right, let's put the flowers on here. We're just about done with our little creation. All right, I'm fuzzing my flowers. I'm still 20. See? We're 29. It's fine. I keep telling everybody that. They're like, they didn't believe me for the longest time. I'm like, I went out Saturday with my daughter, and after we left here, we went to go see some live music and at our local watering hole. And she got carded when we went in and got a glass of wine. And I was like, don't you want to see my ID? No way, Tina. No way. I would have never guessed that. I'm not telling nobody. I won't say it out loud. I would have never guessed that. So let's do a little greenery. Greenery. I'm 29. Alright, let's do a little greenery. This has to be like... Alright, this is where we're going to want to use some greenery. We're going to move quickly on this. So I didn't really think this through. I'm going to use a different tool now to do the branches brown. Okay, so bear with me, and because it turned out so cute. I just wanted to, I'm using the multi-tool. Yep, got a 30-year-old and a 27. Good Lord! My daughter's 26, and my son is 19. My daughter was just here with me. And I am done. Done. Like, no more. I want grandbabies, though. I don't want grandbabies yet. So, hopefully one day. My daughter's got a boyfriend, though. We're on a start. But they haven't been together that long, so I don't think there's going to be any wedding bells anytime soon. Unless they go to Vegas or something. Okay. So I moved quickly on this, not because I don't want to show you, but just because I don't want to mess it up. So I'll show you the transfer when I pull it up. So what I did was I made the greenery on the side, and then I did the brown. She said, and we met the other day when you were drinking. Yes, you were on there. Yeah, we didn't get like hammered, but we had a good time. Saturday night wine with a chance of crafting. My favorite day of the week. I don't go live a lot of Saturdays. Some Saturdays I do. That turned out pretty. Now we just have to put some little flowers on the end and we're almost done. Yeah, that was her first time chalking. She was like, oh my gosh, Mom. And she was living in Florida, so she'd never done it before. What is this? Hold on, there's an emergency alert. Okay, sorry. So happy to catch you live. Can't wait to see this product. Gonna get off here and do a craft with my little. Well, have fun. Yeah, we're almost done. We're gonna be finishing up in just a second. We just gotta put the flowers on here and we are done. Yeah, that was her first time because she was living in Florida. And so every time she came home to visit, she's too busy like hanging out with her friends, you know, and so she had never chalked before. And so that was her first time. She loved it. She's like, I want to do more. I'm like, all right. I'm just blow drying this. We're going to put the flowers on it, and then we're going to call it a night because I am tired. So those of you that are new, I'll shoot you guys a link if you want to hop onto my customer group. I'm also going to post a link in here for this Rise Up transfer because it's our club transfer. The only way to get it is to be a Club Couture member, and you cannot order it on my website. So if you guys want the Rise Up, you better hurry up because the month is almost over. Wait till y'all see what September's is. I've ordered it. It's not here yet. We can finally get them a little early. All right. They should be sending it. They got a new program where we can start getting the transfers early. If we place an order on the 15th, they'll send us the following month for designers. And so I should be getting it. Yeah, she did really good for the first time and for having wine. All right, let's put some little flowers on the end. I need to fuzz this because it's really sticky. Seeing how I can make it fit. Okay, and I'm just doing yellow. And she did good. I was proud of her. I love her so much. My little sweetheart. I call her my little Christabel. Do you guys have pet names for your kids? I won't tell you my son's. He'd kill me. I know some of his friends watch my page, so he gets all embarrassed. Oh, my husband's nickname is Honey Bunny. I told him I was going to make him a t-shirt with a bunny on it and make him wear it. He was like, I'm not wearing that. You will. You'll wear it and you don't like it. There we go. One more little yellow flower down here. That is so cute. one more. Oh, if I do that, he's gonna end up getting like, it's fine, we're gonna leave it. I think it turned out. All right, hold on, I'm gonna show you the finished product. Wiping it off, letting it dry. All right, y'all, this is our Rise Up. Look how cute that turned out. I don't know how well you can see it if there's a glare. I'm going to take a picture of it in front of the photography lights and it'll look awesome. I live with 3 men. Some days they test my patience, but I love them dearly. I know, right? Good for you. Job well done. Thanks, Nancy. I think it turned out beautiful. I love the details at the bottom. Like, rise up. This is what this country needs right now. I'm not even getting into politic talk, but you guys watch the news. Like, I really think that this is just sends a really good message. You know what I mean? So I'm going to post it and we'll blast it all over the internet. Like, people are so nasty nowadays on Facebook, but we keep it positive because we are fun and happy people, shiny happy people only. Right? We don't like all that negativity. So this is just a good reminder. So I'm going to actually hang this up. So I'm excited. So that's it. That is it, guys. Yes. No, really? Yeah. I just said amen, sister. Seriously. I'm going to just start sending this to people. On both sides of the fence. Anytime I see a negative comment, I'm going to be like, rise up. Rise up. Stop it. Alright guys, I'm going to go clean up. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. It was fun. Tina girl, it was good to see you. And Nancy. And all of my new people that were joining on. I know Bobby had to go. So I'm going to go clean up. I'm going to go spend some time with my hubby and have some dinner. And I will see you guys. I'll probably go live tomorrow night. And then maybe Wednesday, but we're leaving Thursday. So I'm going to be MIA Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So... All right, guys, I'll see you soon. Have a great night. Bye.